Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a game between SuperNova, or rather a match between SuperNova and SortOf from WWMCZ. Whatever that might be. Yeah, SortOf is, I believe, no, I don't know, he's some kind of European player, I believe. And SuperNova is Korean, so I'm going to have to vote for SuperNova. This is a best of 3. This is game number 1, and we are going to see how that works out. It might also be game number 2. I'm not actually sure, because I downloaded them and I forgot to change the names, so now they're just numbers. But I believe this is game number 1. But we will see that soon enough. Well, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. No, it doesn't really matter. It's all about game 3, baby. It's all about game 3. So I have no clue who's going to win, obviously. And yeah, this should be another interesting matchup. Terran versus Zerg. There's a lot of different combination you can go for. It all depends on your opponent. So if the Terran player goes for Marines, then the Zerg player will go for Banelings. If the Terran player goes for mech, then the Zerg player will go for roaches. The other way around, same thing. So if the Zerg player goes for roaches, the Terran player will go for tanks. If the Zerg player will go for a lot of Zerglings, he will go tanks as well. But yeah, if he goes for early Zerglings, then he will go for a lot of Marines to counteract that. And of course, it's all about the economy build up in the early game. And as you can see, command center coming up. And here there's already a base down. You might have noticed that already. But yeah, well, before the spawning pool, that's always good for your economy. And it means that, yeah, you kind of have that ability to just get a whole lot of things done before, well, you actually have to produce army. Because, well, with a big map like this, it's a 4-player map, and it's not forced cross position, so you don't really know where your opponent is, is spawning. So because of that, you're going to have to scout around, and you're going to have a 1 in 3 chance, well, I guess a 1 in 2 chance of immediately spotting your opponent before, well, the opponent can spot you before you do you spot him and things like that, but it's all good. They know, both of them know that there's no reason to rush anything, because the thing is, with the spawning pool on one side and the barracks on the other side, both of them are pretty safe. So this the Zerg player can just produce a mass of Zerglings, whereas the Terran player can just sit behind his buildings and defend with a few Marines and maybe, well, a few SCVs to repair things. But as long as there are no ranged units on the Zerg army, there's really no way for him to break this front, because a few SCVs will just repair that all day, and with a Marine behind it, you're going to lose units and you're going to be behind if you attack that. So both of them just sitting back in their base, just making more stuff, just making more miners, or, well, workers. 0 workers here, by the way. He just went for that speed upgrade, so the 100 gas, and then left that to, well, to fend for itself, to basically sit there and do nothing. But it is very useful to have that speed upgrade, because with the speed upgrade you can actually get a whole lot more done with just Zerglings. And it seems that he is just going to go for Zerglings, because he's not mining gas, still not mining gas. And because of that, because he's not mining the gas, he can't build roaches, he can't upgrade to lair, he can't do anything really. Yeah, there's really nothing else to do except build the Zerglings and drones. And now he's starting to mine gas again, but it was pretty long before that actually happened. So another gas geyser coming up, or, well, being capped by the extractor. And of course we have some Hellions coming out. Well, we have 4 Hellions so far. as I said, it's possible to go different strategies, and we are going Hellions apparently with upgrades. There's a blue flame upgrade coming up. The Infernal Pre-Igniter, that's what it's called. Normally it's just referred to as the blue flame. By the way, the damaged ones, they show the health bars, the other ones don't show the health bars, just saying. Because people have been asking me to reveal health bars, which I find kind of, yeah, I find it very ugly. I can't show it to you now, but if all of these guys have health bars on, it looks completely terrible. Now, at least you get to see if units are low, but you don't get to see all the health bars at once. It's, yeah, because the damage doesn't really get spread around too much, it is still manageable like this. You can still see the units underneath. But you can see if you have a big army, big army of Zerglings, and they all have health bars on, it kind of becomes a mess of just green. Just everyone will be green except for the ones in the front. They will take some damage, but yeah, for now we are going to rush in with a huge amount of Hellions. I don't think that the Zerg player actually expected this, and the Queen is going to get picked off here. No, it's not dead. It's not dead. Oh, he might. I thought he wanted to transfuse, or he was going to transfuse that, but not so much. So let's see. Well, after the fight, I will try to get a count on the drones that got killed. But he's not really going for the drones. Can't really reach them, and the Queen's just doing a good job there. And one drone going down over there. Yeah, he only killed 5 drones. That is not worth... Oh my god, what just happened? Okay, that went from 5 to 23. That seems about right. So now, of course, this attack was definitely worth it. But, well, the Zerg player not having any army out kind of didn't help there. He didn't have anything out except for some queens. And, yeah, he just gave away so much in that last little attack. That last attack from these few Hellions, that was exactly why he was doing that. He wanted to run into the mineral lines and just kill everything. Oh, the banelings! Are they going to clean it up? Oh my god, they did so much damage. Just 2 banelings that actually detonated, and they took out like 6 Hellions. Well, together with some help of these Zerglings, of course. But yeah, all in all, very nice amount of damage done. And yeah, he's going to now rebuild everything that he just lost. And look at the amount of creep tumors that are out. The more creep tumors you have, the faster the creep will spread. So if you have them all clumped up, they will actually, like this, they will actually spread the creep quicker. And of course, well, they're free, so you might as well go for that. Well, you need to build a queen for it, I guess. So he loses 1 of them, which means that it can no longer expand the creep, but he still has 4 remaining, so it's all good. It's all he needs, man. He only needs 1. You can potentially do it with just 1, but yeah, it's not very smart. The thing is, as I said, you want to have that that creep spread as quickly as possible. So having multiple creep tumors out like this would actually be very good for you. And oh my god, so much damage from these Hellions. So the queens are going to just sit here and I guess plop down some more creep tumors. Although that would be risky. But yeah, as I said, there's free. So might as well. They're not entirely free, of course. They cost energy. And you have to build a queen for them. But well, with the queens just sitting here, or well already produced, all of the creep tumors that come out of them are free. And yeah, he didn't put down anything. He could have put down 4 creep tumors and just ran out. Had to scout that way. But wow, so many of them get picked off by just the one scan. And oh, so many banelings and zerglings. They all spread out just to... Wow, what was that? He detonated on his own units, I think. Hang on, I have to see that. Sorry about that, but I don't really understand what happened there. So we are going to fast forward a little bit through this, of course, until this big army actually starts to move, which is just about now. And here we go. So watch these. Oh, it's a Widow Mine. Okay, I did not see the Widow Mine. So the Widow Mine gets taken out. And of course the Widow Mines can do quite significant damage to the Banelings. We've already seen that, and yeah, we definitely saw it here. They take out a huge amount of Banelings and Zerglings on their own. And here we go, another one is going to snipe something. Oh, only 3 kills. That's not as bad as it could have been. And he does have 2 Overseers with him, just to make sure that he can see those Widow Mines, because Widow Mines are really, really powerful against small units. And of course, yeah, that goes for flying units as well as ground units. They will just get sniped. The Overseer almost goes down. He apparently did not see that, otherwise he would probably fall back a little bit more. And just insane damage going off. Oh, these Banelings! Oh, they do a great job there of just sniping the SCVs. Of course, with Banelings just doing instant damage, there's not a whole lot of defense against that. So you have to kill them before they reach the target, or you have to run away the target. Well, that's the same thing, I guess, because then you still need to kill them before they reach the target. And we have a drop going off. We have a drop, and it's not going to do too much. It is, however, still alive, and it might actually pick off this Overlord, which would be great. Yeah, it's not very bad. I mean, he still has some room in his supply, but it's definitely not good either, because now he is supply blocked, and it's going to take a while for these Overlords to come up. And yeah, he's just going to lose buildings now. Of course, yeah, the Terran player, he knows that he's ahead. He knows that because this pressure worked, he can actually put on more pressure, because there's no defense. Because otherwise, if the Zerg player had anything, he would have gone in there. He would have stopped this push. But instead, he's just going to yeah, let everything die. And of course, yeah, this might be because of those early drone snipes. Although now it's equal, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's all about the early game. Money you make or resources you gain in the early game are going to spiral into more resources, and those resources are going to go into more resources, and so on and so on. That's the way this game works, because with if you get minerals, you get workers, and with more workers you get more minerals, and with more minerals you get more workers, and so on. So it's an exponential growth pattern, and because of that, because it works like that, the early game snipes of drones are super effective. And okay, drop them out, do it again, just drop on top of them. He's not going to sacrifice them. Okay, let's just kill some drones then. No, maybe, can he do this? Wow, actually he can do this. Quite a lot of units that actually stayed alive, and yeah, the Zerg player really can't go up against this maneuverability. Lost a lot of drones there, and wow, surprisingly enough, the Terran player actually came out victorious. I kind of thought he would lose about halfway through, but then his economy just kicked in, as in, well, he just has a better economy, and he just produced so many units, and just with these medevacs made a great drop over here. That first drop, yeah, was effective, but it mostly scouted that there was nothing going on, so he came in with 4 more and just, well, killed this entire base, and then killed most of this base, and then ran out and went over here. But these Banelings, yeah, they have to run all the way around to get here, and since there's no defense, he was going to lose all of this base. And yeah, with these Widow Mines also having a great job. 10 kills on this one, 1 kill on this one. Yeah, you can, oh, and there's another one over here, 4 kills on that one. Yeah, you can see how that worked out. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.